When it comes to mithai, the first thing that comes to your mind is calories. But this one over here will take away all your worries. This simple and nutritious multigrain laddu. So let's begin with roasting of grains. First here comes the moong. I've heated up a pan and goes the moong. What you need to do is you need to nicely roast it because we need to grind it to a coarse powder. Toasting will ensure that toasted nutty flavor out of the grains. In this recipe, I'll be using varieties of grains, like I have used moong, and then I'll use whole wheat, then rice. See, it is so healthy. When the grains are getting roasted, you'll automatically come to know, definitely from the color and the nutty aroma that you get. You need to toast it till it turns light golden brown. And this is done. Now what you need to do is, you just need to remove this in a bowl so that it cools down. And once it cools down, we'll make a coarse powder of it. So in the meanwhile, let's take whole wheat. Now you need to do the same thing with the whole wheat. You need to turn it darker. It will start popping. As you can see, this has started popping. This is the perfect indication we are on the right track. And this is also done. And I'll remove this in a bowl. Now it's time to roast the rice. Here I am using short grain rice or kolum rice. Need to toast them. You need to toast them similarly you did to the whole wheat. If in case you don't like the flavor of rice, maybe whole wheat or maybe moong, you can get the ratio up and down. That's totally depending on you. Now we are looking for a nice golden brown colored rice. And as you can see, the color of the rice, perfect golden brown. Here I have some dried coconut with me. I have grated it. And now let's dry roast this too. I just love the aroma and flavor of coconut. Now we are looking for a good golden brown color. And as you can see, it has already started changing the color. Just take care that it doesn't burn, otherwise it will taste bitter, and that is what we don't need. And that's it, this is also done. I'll remove this in a bowl. Now into this, I'll put some almonds and walnuts together and toast it till the natural flavor of the nuts are out. And you get that beautiful nutty flavor of this. And the roasting of the nuts is also done. I'll remove this. And that's it. The roasting part is done. Now let's chop the nuts once they're cooled. Now that the nuts has come to room temperature, let's quickly chop them. We'll just roughly chop them. And the chopping of the nuts are done. And I have put the grated jaggery into a pan, and to this I'll put around 1/4 cup of water. Now here the grains are also at room temperature. I quickly grind this. First in goes the rice. So each grain will take different time to grind. So first the rice. Remember, coarsely. You can see this. Coarsely ground. Next, whole wheat. Whole wheat is also done. Now you can mix the grains. Now comes the moong. This grain is comparatively harder. And this is also done. I'll remove this in a bowl. Now keep a constant check on the jaggery, and we are looking for a good thick consistency of jaggery. Now into this goes the coarse powder of grains. Now goes the dried coconut along with the nuts. I'll lower the flame. Now into this goes the cardamom powder. Now just give this a mix. Now at this stage we'll add some ghee, little bit of ghee. Ghee is very important for the texture of the laddu. Now you need to keep on mixing this till you get a thick mixture, something like this. And that's it. I'll switch off the flame and let this cool a bit before we make laddus out of it, because right now this is very hot, so you can't handle this. And this is what you need to do to cool the mixture. If you don't do this, a thick surface will form on top. Now at this stage, this is still hot, but you need to make the laddus. So what I'll do is, I'll apply some ghee on my palm before making the laddus, so that it doesn't stick to your fingers. Little bit, not much. I'll just take a portion of this laddu mixture. This is still hot. Handle with care. And in this way, I'll make laddus. As this is hot, this is not retaining the shape. We'll roll it afterwards again. Now once it is done, we'll again roll this. Now this has cooled a bit. Now it's easier to handle the laddus. I'll place them on a plate. And these multigrain laddus are ready. Let's taste them. You can get the crunchy texture of the grains, but it is still soft. Festivals or no, this one over here is a sure shot hit. Give it a try and know it for yourself.